I look really spooky with this lighting, but that looks like I'm being interrogated, and that's just dark, so weird happy medium. But hello, I know it's been a while and I'm a frizzled mess. Sorry, yeah, no, I fell off of the planet for a bit, but when you're in a household, which is like the Twilight Zone for a bit, it gets weird. Same meals, same questions, same answers. It's a cycle. Just every day being exactly the same, and just, you kind of zone out for a bit, and then you're like, oh, wow, it's the end of December, and it's the new year. Oh my god. Woo! And it's like, I thought I got here in October. Which still does not feel like it happened. It still doesn't really feel like I'm actually here, in Germany. It's just like, what? No, I'm just somewhere in a pocket of space and time, just chilling, just like, what's up? But yeah, no, just a lot of bread, a lot of potatoes. I'll explain that in a second. And a lot of apple juice. It's apple juice, I swear. Because, Lord forbid, Mountain Dew does, not exist here. Sugar, I've missed you so much. And potato, which I said explain, it is cooked. It's just, these are the potatoes with, the really thin skin. So, it's straight up just like eating a potato. Which sounds weird explaining it, but, what was that place we went to at school? Not Ruby Tuesdays. Chili's! There we go. Chili's, when you get potatoes and you cut it open and, it's got, good, thick potato skin, you don't really want to just eat that. That potato does not have that. It's pretty thin, so it doesn't taste like thick potato skin leather. Oh, this is going swimmingly, but for those of you who are following that Facebook page thing I made and my Twitter and Instagram and all that social media stuff, seems like the walk will happen tomorrow. I got my train ticket to chug on over, or Zug, I believe it's the German word for train. Zug on over to, I go to Turkismühle, and then I Zug to Speyer. I hope I'm saying those names correct. But yeah, got my little pilgrim passport. It's already been stamped by the Speyer people, I think. I'm not sure. I will, probably pop into the church and just be like, Jesus guide me on this, or something. I don't know. I have very different religious views. Independent. They are independent religious views, Aww. It's getting very weird. I finally have the house to myself, so it's weird hearing me speak English and make noise. But yes, I've just a lot of apple juice and bread and starch, very starchy, and chocolate. And it's like, no, I'm trying to lay off chocolate. It's bad for your teeth. Also, there's apparently a chocolate shortage, and it might go extinct in a couple years. So I'm like, no, I want my children to experience the deliciousness of chocolate. Because it would be such a dick move if, 30 years down the line, chocolate is, practically extinct. I know it sounds weird, but chocolate comes from a plant. Plants can go extinct. So it's just if that just dies and it's very rare to have it. And I'm just the kids are being assholes to me. I'm like, you know what? I've had chocolate. They're like, oh, Mom, how dare you? It's like, that's right, bitches. I've had chocolate. And they're like, whatever, Mom. And it's like, you don't even know. And then I go out and I find a chocolate drug dealer. Not drug dealer, but I find a chocolate dealer and I buy some and I give it to it's a Kit Kat. I'm buy a fucking Kit Kat and be like, here you go, kids. And they're like, oh, it's amazing. I was like, yeah, we had that everywhere. And I ate that every day. I have a lot of imaginative scenarios with my future offspring. I think it'll be fun. A little part of me, I've discussed this with friends, and they all think, no, Nina, don't. It's a little part of me wants to run experiments. It's what if one kid, you just read him books every night. Just, big, thick books. That sounds really weird, but I'm talking about, Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter, and then the other kid, you're just here, TV. And then just watch what happens. But, you're not supposed to do social experiments on your children, so that's not happening. But I definitely would read Sherlock to them, because that just, pretty much all kids are geniuses in their own way. Some more than others, some not. Whatever. Everyone's a genius. The Einstein quote, if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, that thing. So everyone's a genius, so it's just be cool to be like, here kid, look, see if you think like Sherlock Holmes, and the kid just carries that smartness into his life, and it's just like, yay. I started watching Elementary, I'm sorry. But yeah, we will start walking tomorrow. I will pretty much post when I can, because I have no idea with my cell phone, because if you go over your data, it slows down by a shit ton. That 1 meg, it's like, oh, I'm 4 gigabytes. Now I'm 3. 3 gigabytes should not even be 3. The minute it drops to 3, it becomes a snail's race. But yeah, it's just weird to hear myself talk. It's just like, I can make noise without being complimented on or made fun of. My goodness, I've learned so many things while being at this household. So many things. I wouldn't say I'd want to unlearn them, but I would say it has shed a giant spotlight on many things. So many things as to why the family is the way it is. And I kept playing with that paper tape, so I had to throw it away. But yeah, walking tomorrow, doing the Way of St. James. I keep calling it the Walk of St. James, but it's the Way of St. James. And it's 2016, Year of the Monkey, but that's technically not till February, Chinese New Year. But I'm excited. Fire monkey. My throat keeps clogging up because I'm so excited. Oh, that was a firework. Wait a minute, what time is it? Should not be time. 1947? 7. It's like almost 8. What are they doing with fireworks? It's not. Oh, kids, that's right. I live on a street full of like teeny tiny tater tot kids, and then big old potatoes. I shouldn't call them potatoes. They're just really old people, like 80 plus. But it's interesting. It is interesting. Because I'm in that weird group where it's like, I'm not a kid, even though I kind of look one, and I'm not an older person. We have a generation gap. And a language barrier. I mean, I can speak German, but, like every other word, you throw, no. Basic conversation, if I need directions, or, food, or help with something, or easy topic, yeah, someone is totally doing fireworks. This is going to be a great video, so if you're or me stopping, that's that, just to make sure, burglars. Because that's a fear that someone has in this household. Which is why she locks the kitchen. I still don't understand what you meant by small window. There is only one window, and that window is locked, and then you put a metal sheet in front of it. What tiny window are they sneaking in through the kitchen that I don't know about? Oh yeah, trying to not make this long, just trying to be like walking tomorrow, so there'll most likely be videos, and if there's not videos, then there'll be pretty lots of pictures, and the pictures will be on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. I don't really know if I use Twitter that much. I mean, the button's there. I just click it. When you post to Instagram, it's like, oh, where do you want to share? And I'd be like, yeah, share it to Twitter. I'd be like, yeah, share it to Facebook, but it puts that picture in its own Instagram box. And I'm like, no, I want to put that picture in a particular album. And then it's like, why don't you just go to Facebook and do that? So it's like, 2 apps. Gotta work with 2 apps to do that. But yeah, so, ticket, token pass, bank. Don't even get me started on the bank here. So much different than in America. Oh my god. Granted, this is a tiny town. Like, I think maybe 300 people live here. It's a teeny tiny town. So I understand it's not as modern as maybe Berlin or Frankfurt or Munich. But this is still like one of the oldest countries. You think the wave of modernization would sweep across it like a tsunami. But that did not happen. I had to wait. I got here October 21st. I got my phone like November 11th, so I've had it for like a month and a half. And the bank took up until what, 2 days ago? Until it was all good and squared away because they needed, actually they didn't need a lot. They decided to give all my information in bursts. So you need a tiny little box thing in order to do banking here. Did not know about that, dear Lord. Oh my gosh. Such a process. And then they have 2 machines. And it's like, one's the new one and one's the old one. So it's like, why do they still have the old one when the first one kind of does what the old one does? Old one just spits out, like, your bank statement, but it does it on papers this big. So if you have a lot, you get like 10 sheets of this. And the ATM machine next to it is a somewhat more modern ATM machine. It doesn't take money or spit out money. Actually, no, it spits out money. It doesn't take in money. Which I did not know was a thing until I was about to leave college. You know, I'd always gone into the bank. I was like, here's my money. And their friend's like, oh, like, I think I told a friend once about it. And I was like, man, the bank's closed. And he's like, just go to the ATM. And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, ATM machines take money. And like, we go to the bank and I was like, oh, I didn't know. And I was like, oh, America. Which is another thing. After the trip, where do I live? I live here in Europe or do I live in America? My shit's in America, so I kind of have to go back there to get it. Life decisions. Oh my god, this is a moment that is crucial. So yes, besides me mildly freaking out over here, I think I'm freaking out. I don't know. Oh, I got goosebumps. I think I'm excited. And this dark light is making me look really ominous. Ooh, that's a spooky shadow. That looks like a person. Well, that's just my hair. Which is another thing. I'm growing out my hair, but I'm also like, no, because I've seen people with long hair and like it gets stuck in back straps and they can't tie it up and it's just everywhere. I hate it. I love hate long hair. Because I look at it on other people and I'm like, oh, it's so beautiful. And then I remember what I had and I was like, oh, so hot. So gross. But then again, you lived on an island that was like 95 degrees plus all the time. Here it's like 60 degrees. It's so nice. I walk around barefoot in the house and they're like, what are you doing with us? Your house socks. House shoe. House socks. House feet shoe. Ugh. What was it she called him? What? It's right. I had those like toe socks, you know, like little thing for little sock for each toe thing. That's a sentence. English, it's been a while. Forgive me. But she called it a footman, which is funny because Handschuhe is mittens in German, but you know, if you translate directly, it's pretty much hand shoes. So she said Füßeschuhe. I'm like, Socken. Füßeschuhe. But Socken is a sock. So she pretty much called a very elaborate way of saying sock. Sorry. Little random thing. But yeah, all the stuff in my bag is packed. I'm just nervous because I'm going to try to update as much as I can. So the videos might be sporadic. I might just like upload it and then I'll probably be walking and then like at the next little stop I'll be like, oh, let me actually put in some information. Brr. Because I would like to try and, you know, upload videos via, you know, my handy, das Handy, my cell phone. But it's like, that drains the data real quick. So, if it's just like bursts of videos, I apologize, but that's what you're gonna get. But other than that, Twitter and like my Facebook page are gonna be the main ones of like, hey, yo, I'm here, I'm still alive, don't worry, don't send the search party. Not at all. It's been a while. I kind of fell off planet making videos. But I made a quarter in October, so that's cool. So yeah, here's... I don't want to say last video, because like, what if this is the last video? Because, you know, something could happen. My train could explode, it could crash. Or the car on the way, or, you know, walking to the church in Speyer, I trip and that's it, dead. So it's like, you know, what if this was the last video? Dun, dun, dun. Well, I'm definitely gonna miss my dun, dun, duns, my silly voice and all that. But yeah, I kind of hope not, because I don't want to be a ghost yet. Not ready for that adventure in that afterlife. Not yet. But when the time comes, that's gonna be cool. Just I just want to scare my friends just a little bit, just to be like, boo, okay, I'm fine, I'm good, bye. And they're just like, what was that? Must have been Nina, you bitch! And it's like, I got you from the afterlife. I've been cursing a little bit in this. That's probably because I didn't really get to curse at this household. Also, I have like 30 Kinder Eye chocolate eggshells. I have no idea what to do with it. I'm tempted to bring it with me, but what am I going to do with a bag of chocolate? Give it to people. That's what I'm going to do. Like a little bit of turtleneck here. Brr. Turkey, not turtle. Same thing. I keep dragging this on. I'm so sorry. It's just I'm nervous, excited, worried, because it's like, But yes, the updates will be there. I'm sorry my videos won't be flashy and there probably won't be as many custom thumbnails as I was doing before. That was fun though, and they were so pretty and cute. I was like, yeah, look at this shit, it's awesome. And then it's like, I'm gonna be on the road, I don't really have time for this. But yeah, so thank you everyone for watching, and like no one for commenting, but yay! But yes, thank you everyone. God, my hair is such a mess, and this light is now reflecting off my glasses, and it's like, yeah. Also, I don't really hashtag my pictures on Instagram. I don't want to say I'm weird like that, because everyone's trying to be unique, and it's like, there's 7 billion of us, you kind of can't do it anymore. You're gonna match up with other people. Apparently, there's like 6 other people in the world who look just like you, so. Which would explain Washington with that one kid. Wow, it'd be so weird to find like another version of me. I'd be like, hey, what's up? Come here. Well, you're weird. It's like a twin you didn't know you had. Or, God, what's 7? Fuck. I don't know. I know like quadruplets and octuplet. I can't think. My brain is just not on the right mindset today. But yes, pumped, excited. Custom thumbnails are not happening. Hair is atrocious, dear lord. Hopefully the Pokemon Go thing happens. That'd be great, because then I could be walking and be like, Pokemon! So yes. Hopefully this is not the last video. If it is, I'm sorry and I appreciate your friendship. God, that was so lame. Oh, I pity anyone who's not my friend. Oh, that's awful. Oh, I'm sorry. It's such a mean thing to say. But seriously, no, stop it. Stop it. I got goosebumps just talking about it. I'm excited. The train leaves at 10:30 in the morning. And it's New Year's Eve. And it takes like 2 to 3 hours to get to where I'm going. So I'm going to be sitting on a train for 2 hours on New Year's Day. Hopefully with no one who's super hungover, because I'm going to be so giddy in my seat. I'm just going to be like this the whole time. Sorry, laughed at myself. Which is good to laugh at yourself, because it's good for your soul. I'm thirsty, I'm sorry. I'm going to drink a little bit of apple juice. I don't hear more fireworks, so I guess it was just the 2. You know, the whole testing, like, oh, did these actually work, or was I ripped off? So, haven't heard any. Oh, I feel bad for the neighbor dog, who they said was deaf, but when I went, fucking dog turned his head and was like, hey, there's a person there. So I'm like, haha, you're not deaf. Maybe they meant to say he was deaf in one ear, because he fucking heard me. If I could describe the 2 months that I've been here, I would say stories. Stress? Probably. Feeling like an ant? Definitely. Feeling no attachment to family members, and thus imagining horrible things that you should not imagine upon them. Questionable. But, just, you know, when everyone has pet peeves, and when someone's picking at your pet peeve over and over, you're like, stop it before I break your hand. Can you stop it, please? Thank you. You're a sweetie. Stop. I've been watching a lot of TV shows, so I'm trying to get back into not being a robot, to be more progressive, not progressive, expressive. My God. But yes, trying to be more expressive, because when you're in a robot, you're kind of like, resting bitch face, happy, resting bitch face, so we're trying to not do that, because I don't think anyone's going to want to talk to me if I look like I can murder them with just my eyes. So, again, probably another goodbye. I'm sorry I keep extending this because this is like 20 minutes and I'm going to stop now. But thank you for watching. Hopefully this isn't the last video you see me of, because if it is, I'm so sorry for whatever I did. My last words would probably be shit or fuck. Or oops daisy. Or I could just be like, no! I need to stop. I'm stopping. I'm sorry. I'm very excited. I really want to finish eating that bag of bread. Seriously. Bag of bread. Because it's so freaking cheap here. Ah! I'm sorry. I'm stopping. I'm excited. So goodbye, lovely people who don't comment on my thing, where they just sit here and stare. They just stare until it suits their needs. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a little creepy. I'm sorry. The lighting is making me do creepy stuff, man. It's the only light on the floor. Yes, the floor. It took me, I was like, room? And I was like, no, this is technically the entire floor, which is 6 rooms. 7? I don't know. Goodbye.